Howdy. Welcome back to Eternal Arts online course. I'm Eric, and I'm going to be leading you through some Qigong today. So, when we do Qigong, I want you to think about getting nice and relaxed. This is especially important for when you're doing Tai Chi. One of the most important things that we tell people is to relax. So, I want you to make sure that when you're doing these different exercises, if you find a spot of tension, I want you to think about that spot and think about letting it go and release the tension. That way, we can get you as nice, relaxed, get as much stress to go away as possible. So, if this is your first time with us, just follow along the movements. Don't worry too much about chi flow or anything like that. That comes later. If you do the movements, the chi will flow naturally. Later on, we can talk about the feelings and stuff like that. But this is just going to be a nice little quick stress reliever qigong. All right. So the first thing that we're going to do is I want us to clap. So you're just going to clap. See if I can't make sure I'm away from the. I like to move around when I clap too. All right, once you're done clapping, you should feel a little bit of tinglies inside your hand. What we're doing is we're waking up the different meridian points in our hands, which are different energy pathways that run through our body that come to different points. These are also tied in a lot with the acupuncture points. So it all ties in with traditional Chinese medicine. All right, so the next one we're going to do is we're going to start shaking. So we're going to start with the hands. I just shake the hands at the wrist, the fingertips, the finger joints, and then I bring it up to my forearms. And then from here, I'm going to bring it all the way up to my shoulders. And then I'm going to start bringing the bounce down to my hips, to my knees. And then I start relaxing my neck, let my neck bobble a little bit. Don't let it go too crazy, but let it bobble a little bit. Getting nice and relaxed, shaking out the tension. If you do martial arts, this is also really good for getting you nice and loose for your snapping punches. All right. Now, once we're done shaking, what we're going to do is we're going to do some waving hands, some swinging hands. So what we're going to do is we're going to start out bringing up the arms out to our side. Now from here, I'm going to drop my arm. And as I drop my arm, I'm going to turn face 45 degrees. Then I drop, turn, face 45 degrees. Now when I do this, I just let it drop. And I bend my knees a little bit to help swing a little bit. Hand should come up to the head level, up to the third eye, or your forehead. Nice and relaxed. Now from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my left foot and step forward and change the direction of the swing and add a little more momentum forward and back. So I'm going to try and get a little more in frame. I can't tell if y'all can see my feet or not. You should be able to see my feet. So from here, rocking forward, swinging the hands up to the head. Now I'm going to switch feet, 7-star, and I rock forward. Nice and relaxed. All right, now we're going to close by doing a microcosmic orbit. So I'm going to bring my feet together and cross my arms in front. Cross, go down, up, scoop the heavenly chi, and pull down, clearing the different chakras, all the way down to the dantian, the lower dantian, and relax. Good. So we just woke up some meridian points, loosening up our joints. I have one more swinging that we need to do. So we're going to do circular, sideways, horizontal, circular swinging. So I just swing. When I'm doing this, I'm hitting the lower ribs and my back kidney. Nice and relaxed. All right, and then a microcosmic orbit, cross, down, reach up, scoop the heavenly chi, and pull down. All right, very good. So let's do some internal Qigong work. We're going to start working on building our internal Qi. There's a little bit of bone marrow washing mixed in here that I'm not going to really explain what we're doing right now. It's going to naturally start doing this, but this is how you really cultivate your Qi. They say a lot of the Qi goes all the way down to your bone marrow. So when we start bone marrow washing and cleansing our bone marrow, that also helps unlock a lot of Qi in your Jing. All right, so what we're going to do, if a lot of that did not make sense, don't worry. You'll start catching on to the lingo and the jargon. So here's 1 foot outside. Now I'm going to tuck my pelvis. Now from here, I'm going to open the quad by rotating the hips internally just a little bit here. And I'm going to expand each vertebrae, going up my spine, all the way to the top of my crown chakra. And then that continues to expand out to the heavens. Now, when I say heavens, I mean the universe up here, to this region right here, all the way up. And from here, I'm going to circle my shoulders, hollow my palms, and turn them in here. And I have a small rounded chest here. Now, when we do this first exercise, we're just going to breathe down to our dantian, our lower dantian, which is located 2 inches behind and below the navel. And we're going to breathe all the way down there. Now, each exercise, even if we're thinking about our upper dantian or our middle dantian, we still have a connection. There's always some awareness to our lower dantian. All right, so we're going to do 3 big breaths to our lower dantian. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Ready? 1. Inhale and exhale. 2 and exhale. Really push out your abdomen on this next inhale. 3, inhale, exhale. Good. Let's start with raising palms. So I'm going to raise my hands out forward. Nice and slow, the hands raise up. Once I get up to shoulder height, I'm going to extend forward through the shoulders, elbows, wrist, finger joints, fingertips. Then I pull back, shoulder, elbows rotate in, wrist, palms up, rolling down the ball, and down. We're going to do that same one again. So I raise up forward, nice and slow. Extend out, rotate, and down. And again, we're going to do this one about 5 times. In your own Qigong practice, you should be doing it as many times as it feels. Some people will do Qigong an hour, 2 hours, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. A good rule of thumb is 3 to 5 times. That usually sets you up to a 20-minute Qigong. Extend out, and pull back. Good. Now we're going to do the next one. So to the crown chakra. So I raise up to the side. From here, I'm going to turn my palms skyward. I start scooping the heavenly chi above me, the universe. And I bend at the elbows, scooping the chi and placing it into my crown chakra. Now from here, I'm going to stir the coffee. We just added a little chi creamer. So we're stirring the coffee or stirring your tea. And then we're pulling down the chi, connecting our upper dantian at our third eye to our throat, to our middle dantian, the heart area, all the way down to our lower dantian, and then back out. Expand our chi, fill up the universe, scoop the universal chi or the heavenly chi, and then we place it into our crown chakra and stir it up. And then pull down. And this whole time, I'm breathing all the way down to my lower dantian. It's okay if you lose focus on it every once in a while. Just make sure once you lose focus and you remember it, you just go back to it. Let's do this one more time. And make sure we breathe in, stir the chi, and pull down. Nice natural breaths. Good. Let's do the next one. We're going to go to the heart chakra. We're going to start working on releasing our emotions. So I reach out and I'm going to scoop forward, scooping all the emotional chi. And chi is another word for energy, and everything has energy, especially emotions. I mean, how do we react when we feel things? We get energized or de energized. And hands pull down. So each emotion has its own uh, vibrancy. What's the word I'm looking for? Vibration. So just like us, chi has its vibrations, and each different emotion has its different vibrations. So when we scoop this in, we bring our awareness to our middle dantian, right around our heart, and then we want to connect it to our lower dantian here. Let's do this a couple more times. As we're doing this, what I'm finding is I'm finding little stress points in my body. Usually I get them right behind my shoulder blades, on my lower shoulder blades. And what this does is when I find that spot, I think about releasing there. And as I do this, it slowly starts to release. Now, this one does sometimes evoke emotions to come up to the surface, which is perfectly fine. Qigong and Tai Chi does that to you. Um, so just understand and feel it and be mindful of where you're at. The whole point is being mindful of who we are, where we're at. All right, now on this one, we're going to come down to our lower dantian and hold. And I make a little circle here, almost a heart, but we want to open up here like a diamond. Now, as I breathe in, I'm going to expand my hands out and fill up the beach ball. I breathe in and exhale. And each breath is going to get a little deeper. You'll naturally get deeper and deeper. And inhale all the way to the dantian and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good. You're doing really good. Keep it up. Inhale and exhale. And same thing, we're just letting all of our problems go away for now. We're taking that negative chi, that negative energy, and as we exhale, it's all flowing out of us. All right, good. Now from here, what we're going to do is we're going to hold on to the chi ball and create a chi ball by creating our right hand on top, left hand on the bottom. I really want to focus on the magnetism that's coming from my hands. You might feel some pressure, some pushing and pulling going on here. You might feel tingly on the hands. I feel the magnetism already and a big rush of chi coming up through my back, from the legs to my dantian, up my back, out through the hands, back up through the dantian again, down back through the feet. Now let's manipulate the chi. So we're going to start pushing and pulling. So I'm going to raise up and lower the left hand. So the right hand raises up to the sternum or the solar plexus, and then we squeeze it back together. Now the lower hand is just going to go just right about to the sexual organs, and then we push. Pull and push. Breathe in while we pull. And as we compress, we breathe out. Good. Now we're going to hold the chi ball. We're going to do the other side. So I flip over, keeping the chi ball in between. And then I pull and push. Again, think about what you're feeling between your hands, the magnetism, or inside your body even more. Do you feel shaky? Some people get a little shaky when they do Qigong. It's okay as long as it's not taking over your entire body. Shaking a little bit is okay, but you shouldn't be thrown off your feet while you're shaking. All right, from here, we're going to hold the ball. We're going to raise up to our heart chakra here. Now, from here, I'm going to pull the ball, pull the taffy, stretch out, and push. And pull, and push. Now, if you made it this far, you're doing really awesome. I'm going to go ahead and ask you to like and subscribe if you are new. That really helps out the channel. If not, awesome, welcome back. Pull and push. Again, same thing. Think about what's happening in between the hands. What do you feel? Do you feel the magnetism being stretched out? And then can you bring that feeling more internal, projecting it out? Good. All right. Now from here for today, we're going to push down. We're going to do a microcosmic orbit from here. Up, breathe in. One more inhale. And push down, exhale, clearing the chakras. Now we're going to scoop up here with hollow fist. And we're going to breathe out, but keeping some of the chi for us. And then stand straight and move your feet around. All right, so that was a really quick, good Qigong session. What we're really working on is stress relief. So doing these are basic Qigongs that I've been doing for over, I don't even know how long, since I was a kid was when I was introduced to them, but I guess seriously for over 10 years now. And they have changed my life. These basic ones can take you so far without having to do the the extra work. But there's just so much to it. So that's I'm getting hung up on how much I love these. So I'm just glad that y'all are here. I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay stress relieved. All right. If you want, you can bow. Have a great day.